You have me for 30 minutes. That's it. We get rid of the security blanket. Jeez. This is the energy. I will just throw that to the floor. This is the energy today. And I feel that we're feeling little. As I was typing in live with Lucy, so we type in the L-I, it come up with little. But live wasn't up there. And then I pressed live again. I was like, what's going on? So little, because these cards here just have like 3 colours. So we're not really looking for colour, although I noticed I kind of added some of my own. And then I was drawn to this little deck. I feel like I've got a hair on my lip. Botanical Inspirations. Wasn't sure whether or not I was going to bring this little deck. And it was like, we've got all little cards. Are we feeling little? And then we got the Journey of Love. I feel these are really nice messages. Should we have a look and see what's going on? Because I don't really want to feel this way. Hi guys, welcome to the Channel of Love. Let's do a reading today. We're using the Everyday Tarot. Normally I would look at those, but we're just going to get straight to the reading. I was thinking about yesterday's reading, even though I want to call it more of a channeling. That was a good channeling that came through yesterday. Okay. It's cold. It's windy, very windy today. But there's a feminine there. It's like she's walking through the cold, but she's walking alone. Oh no. Is this why there's energies around? Because I'm feeling like, should this feminine really be walking through life alone? Normally there's a masculine in the picture. Alright, he's got like crutches, maybe a broken leg. But he's the one that's kind of looking at the church, at the chapel, like for Christ. But this feminine's here, on her own, walking through a cold winter. But at least she's walking into like the spring, because the energy of spring's just round the corner. If a circle could have corners, there would be corners, wouldn't there? Let's read this message. The 5 of Pentacles. You are experiencing financial loss, poverty, and feel isolated and alone. Help is nearby, but you are too focused on your financial problems to notice. You may be sabotaging your ability to create abundance by focusing only on what you lack. Okay. We get another card. I don't personally feel that that's this feminine's energy. It's like the masculine's absent from going through the transition here. This is a transitional card. Hi Gal Gal, good morning Channel of Love. I'm listening to this message. Okay. I believe that was a channeling. A channeling that was coming through, that I'm listening to this message. So even though there may not be a masculine here in the picture, it's like he is listening. Oh, maybe that's not snow. Maybe they're fairies. The Hangman. So he's not there because he can't be. Look, he's tied up on this tree of knowledge. There's still some things that he's learning. He's learning quickly. It's like his hands are tied. He can't be, like, there, but he is there. Telepathy. It's like, read my mind, read my thoughts. Pick up on my feelings. The Hangman. Major Arcana, so it's a major message, but more a major lesson. Life is on hold, and you are in a state of temporary suspension as you await new insight and clarity. Step back and look at life from a different perspective. There's the major lesson. Step back and look at life from a different perspective. 6 minutes, 42 seconds. Okay, Divine Feminine's energy. 9 of Pentacles. I feel that's her reaching spring. There's a bird there that comes with a message. Be open to receiving, Divine Feminine. 9 of Pentacles. You have created abundance. Now enjoy the fruits of your labours. Don't be afraid to splurge on something special for yourself. Use your wealth to create financial independence in the long term. I feel like be prepared to receive all that you're worth. This masculine knows your worth, but that's what he's waking up to. He wants to, like, spend some money on you. Spoil you. Oh, I felt the energy that he may not be able to... It feels like it's hard for him to express his emotions, so it's more of how can I spoil you in the physical. Not quite sure how to express myself verbally, but physically, acts. It's all about how he's acting. Oh, I feel like maybe he acts as if he doesn't care, but he does. Treating you with gifts rather than expressions of declarations of love, that will come. But it's like he wants to express himself in some way, shape or form. So if you actually have a look at that statement, he wants to express himself in some way, shape or form. So it could be, you know, through symbols, shapes, a form, a bird, Gal saying, I am listening to this message. Interesting. I always feel with this card, whenever I see this card, like he's tapping into like the other side, whether or not he's listening, like you would listen against the wall here. I feel these are the... It's taken to 4 fathers. And they want to know what is it that you're... it's like relay your knowledge. What have you found out today? It's spiritual stuff. Tell us what new you've discovered today. What you've learnt about yourself. What you've learnt about life. What you've learnt about others. What you've learnt about energy. So this masculine's studying. He's listening intently. 3 of Pentacles. He enjoys it. I feel like once upon a time he would have had like the justice hammer, and he would have read people their rights. But I feel like hand over the hammer, they're saying. Listen to what's being spoken. Working in partnership with others. If you notice, like, apart from the hangman here, all the other cards are like money cards. So you can manifest abundance and you can manifest fine abundance if what you plan on doing with that abundance is for the higher good. You are collaborating with others and creating synergies to achieve big results. You balance the wisdom of the experts and the new ideas of novices. Oh, he's getting the idea now. Not feeling so small anymore, maybe then. What's with the small cards? 11, 14 on the counter. Hi, Pandora. Pandora, I'm not really reading comments at the moment. I'm kind of just into this reading. I don't really want to be distracted, and I really don't have long. Otherwise, I will be late for work. So, this is just a quick reading. Peony. Prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on waiting. It doesn't say this. Okay, Lucy. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. So prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. Unknown. Apple blossoms. I've been eating apples lately. Like, yeah, I've been eating apples lately. Pink ladies. Choices, knowledge, and illumination. These are coming in great, aren't they? Prosperity, I just spoke about the abundance. Compassion. But here, the hangman, the awakening here. Choices, knowledge. Said he was tied to the tree of wisdom. And illumination. White are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility. Unknown. Yellow rose. Enthusiasm and friendship. A single rose can be my garden, a single friend, my world. Leo Buscaglia. Leo Buscaglia. Bottom of the deck. Amaryllis. Vilis. I don't know how you pronounce that. Determination and creative achievement. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Yeah, most definitely. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Angels of light. I can hear the wind. Curiosities. The bottom of the deck here. See life through the curious eyes of a child, and you will discover a never-ending source of happiness and excitement. Curiosity keeps you alive, interested and interesting. The angels are inviting you to be curious about yourself. Start exploring who you are. Start exploring who you are, and you will grow personally and spiritually. Be interested in people, and you will discover an eternal source of fascination. Be curious about the wonderful universe in which you live, about the angels themselves and their role in the divine plan. The radiance of your delight in life will illuminate you. Affirmation: I explore the wonder of life. The wonder of you, you fascinating species. What's the angel doing? Serenity. Serenity bestows inner peace, tranquility, and calmness of mind. When you feel serene, you are your own person, for nothing and no one can bother, upset, or influence you. You are like a calm, clear lake, beautiful and peaceful to be with. Your quiet radiance brings hope and support to those who come within your aura. You attract respect and love from others, for all are calmed by you. As you become deeply serene and still, you connect to the higher powers of the universe for divine guidance, and your path in life becomes smooth and flowing. Quietly ask your angel to hold you in serenity. I am serene and still in the hangman pose here, which is what this energy needed. I just thought to myself, I feel it's going to be a quiet day, as in like my energy, reflecting. So, a very still, calm. We'll get through it. Journey of love. I'm singing the song in my mind. So come on, rock me, Amadeus, 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 Amadeus. Oh, 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 Amadeus. Come on and rock me, Amadeus. Ooh, ooh, oh. You hear the wind. I can hear the gates slamming and, oh my goodness, the fence is blowing in. Whew. Let's get a message from the journey of love. We may get a couple of messages from here. I hope everybody is doing well today. I don't feel in a very kind of chatty mood to really respond to the comments, or no disrespect. It's just I'm not in the mood for that. I'm in the mood for loving, really. Not dancing so much, but loving, swaying. Yeah, that's like the wind, it's swaying everything. Oh, okay. When I sang about Come On and Rock Me Amadeus, I saw the card that was on the bottom of the deck and I recognised it because it's it's Christ. The Christ flame. It looks a little bit, I asked what this angel was doing. Oh, actually resembles Christ. 31. Oh, okay. Now I'm taken to this that I couldn't, because I said about Amadeus. The red was taking me to like the Christ flame, and the fact I couldn't pronounce that. I can see Mary in there. $31. I was saying my belly was rumbling, but that came from there. Okay, from the heart. Within you burns the flame of the Christ. Beyond religion, this flame belongs to all hearts, willing to receive the divine, opening to it as a lover would open the heart to receive the beloved. Though the awakening of the Christ within brings great closeness to the divine, and therefore greater love and depth of compassion, it too can bring sadness, righteous anger, and a passionate need to contribute positive healing action and change in the world. You may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that this bring healing to the world around you. I feel that's the energy I'm in today, an introverted soul. You may be an extroverted soul that thrives in sharing messages and living a life of dynamic action in support of the causes that are worthy and move into your brave heart, capable of feeling divine outrage and responding with inspired action. You may be a combination. I felt that's more like, I feel the masculine's energy here. Oh, I feel a bit shaky. It's okay. You may be a combination of these soul types and choosing wisely what you consume, which companies you support, what television you do or do not watch, and what you read, voting for the life you want to have around you in the world through your actions, internal and external. This is the Christ flame igniting within you, setting the world aflame with the fire of divine love. This oracle brings guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness, and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart, bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on the earth now. You are exactly where you're meant to be and doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. Keep going. The poem. Love is more than words can define. It is a feeling which wells up inside and longs for release. It is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. It is a knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a language only lovers know. And most of all, it is the beginning, the birth, the possibility, the promise of a tomorrow, the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more. Quite emotional reading that message. One more? We could do one more. Silly grin across my face. I've got the card. Good morning, the Norma. Shifting universes. Card number 7. I've got all goosebumps. You are blessed with an opportunity to change gears, to change your life, to jump on the fast train. You are invited to fling yourself off the repetitive treadmill way of life and into a dance through nature, to be utterly confused and delighted, to accept the way of divine trust even with its chaos, the instability that precedes all genuine creativity. So here it is, your get out of jail free card, your opportunity to make a mess and find what you didn't know you were looking for. You are being nudged. If you wish, let yourself go down that strange path opening up before you without knowing what it is, even as you take your next step. Your universe is shifting and stranger, more beautiful worlds beckon. Why not go where you haven't been before? We're off to Oz. With that weather out there, seriously. You'll find yourself there and realise you are more than what you once thought you were. This oracle has a message for you. If you're thinking of changing location, jobs, houses, or attitudes, trying something new, especially if it is unusual for you, then the universe is supporting you. Now is the time to accept what you didn't expect. The dream, the taste and touch of you within. Thoughts linger on a sweet caress. You come to me, no sounds distract. The night's embrace of innocence. The artist's brush across my lips, the palette rich in colours deep, to flow with feelings now renewed, and blend as one in breath and hue. Entwined our bodies bathe in love, and weep with longing's slow release. Emotion's song and soft refrain, awaken dreams that never cease. So it's deep desires like resurfacing. Bottom of the deck, across the waters, card number 23. We're going to finish with this message. You are being called across the waters as if crossing a bridge of light from one ocean to a far greater one. These waters are your emotional waters, holding your feelings, your attitudes, your expectations and your fears and doubts, as well as your hopes and dreams. It can seem like such a lot to navigate. Sometimes our waters feel overcrowded, as if swarms of people were descending into the ocean on a sweltering hot day. Hardly finding a space in the water to call ourselves, we can feel as though there is just no room for faith, trust, peace and love. There is just too much happening in that water. We yearn for the cool, calm mountain lake, serene, well that card's come up, serenity. We yearn for the cool, calm mountain lake, serene, giving, echoing a gentle dispensation of grace. You are being called across the waters, out from an overcrowded sea into the cool spaciousness of the endless lake. So it's time to let go of some mental clutter, some attitudes, some thoughts, ask for help, and bathe yourself in the green and gold rays of healing colour. Just imagine them cascading down around you and through you like a waterfall. It's a bit like you're moving to a new neighbourhood in a cleaner and more spacious town. It might be a bit unfamiliar at first, but soon enough, you'll enjoy the difference. This oracle brings you a message. It is your time to think about something in a different light. Soon you will have a shift in perspective, and the feeling of overwhelmed, stress, and just too much going on will be replaced with serene trust and peacefulness. Know that beneath even the most chaotic mind is a place of deep, quiet serenity within. Do whatever helps you dive deep to find it. Dance, take some rest, meditate, do yoga, write, paint, make love, make music. In that quiet serenity within, you'll be leaving unnecessary chaos behind, and you'll be presented with the gift of a new way forward. I feel like there's a strong possibility I'll be back on later on. I'm just going to work for 6 hours. So I'll be back at like 6 o'clock. Well, I'll be finished at 6. So there's a strong possibility I might be on like this evening. Because I feel we're left with this energy. If we don't like have a look at what's going on and try and get ourselves to this like place of keeping ourselves to ourselves, should we say that? Finding that space within, that peacefulness. The smile on your face, on your face that like you only know the meaning of it. Them kind of energies of just let's have a nice, real nice, serene day. And we'll see what it's like later, the energy. Okay. Let's finish with this poem. 29 minutes, 43 seconds. I said you've got me for half an hour. For now. Inhaling the soft scent of promised taste, the nectar moist upon my lips, I savour each sip across my tongue, dwelling in the moment's pleasure, warm and sweet, bathed in tingling thirst, I find myself wanting you, wanting more. I know the feeling. Okay, I'll catch up with you guys later. Until then, take care. Much love. Much love. Bye for now.